Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be using the MAC x 9Xnavy eyeshadow palette. Shout out to my sister for buying it for me for my birthday a couple years back. And this is my go-to look with this palette. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this eyeshadow look, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have my eyebrows done with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown. And then I have my eyes primed with the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. So I'm going to be using two MAC palettes today. One is the Navy x 9 and then one is the Burgundy x 9. The only shade I'm going to be using from the Burgundy palette is this neutral brown color. I'm going to be taking my Sigma tapered blending brush in E40, and I'm going to be taking that cool tone neutral brown shade. It's almost on the purple side. And this is just going to be my transition color, and make sure that the application of my other shadows are smooth. So just like that. So when I'm blending my shadows, on the outer corner I go inward, and then on the inner corner I go out, well, this way. And make sure that the fallout doesn't get everywhere as much as it would if you were just swirling and swirling, trying to blend. And then once I have like basically nothing left on my brush, I go ahead and just do whatever. And you may not think, because there's nothing on your brush, that you're not doing anything, but you're really smoothing out that shadow that you already have on your lid. Now I'm going to be dipping into the Navy x 9, and I'm going to be taking this gray cool tone shadow right here. This is also going to be my transition color. And this is a pretty heavy look I'm doing. It's one of my favorite looks to do with these palettes. And you just want to make sure that this gray color is very smooth, because whatever you put on top of that, it's gonna show through. Okay, now that I'm done with that transition color, I'm gonna take this darker gray right here. It's almost black, but it's more gray. And I'm gonna put this all over my lid and blend into my lower crease. The reason that I'm doing this dark of a shade on my lid right now is because the actual lid shade that I'm using is more of a topper shade, meaning that it's more sheer and iridescent than it is opaque. So I'm gonna want that to really stand out, and so putting a darker color under this shadow is gonna make sure that it really pops. So I'm gonna be taking a Sigma tapered blending E35 brush, and I'm actually just gonna put a tiny amount of that dark gray shade that I put on my lid, and I'm gonna start buffing this out. I'm doing the same motions inward on the outer crease, and on the inner crease I'm going inward this way. And I do go back and forth between circular motions. And the goal is to be completely smooth as possible. And I do dip into that dark gray shade occasionally whenever I think the pigment needs to be applied a little bit more, because once you're blending, you're shearing that pigment out, and I still want to give definition to my lower crease. Okay, now I'm going to be taking this black shade. It does have sparkles in it, but you can't really see it too much. And I'm going to be taking the tiniest amount of this because it's very pigmented, and I'm just going to start packing that in my outer V right here. And I'm not going to go further than my pupil, because once you start doing that, unless you're doing a smoky eye, you're gonna start closing your eyes in, and I don't really like that look on me because I have smaller eyes already. This just adds further definition into your crease, and because I have hooded eyes, it's already hard to see my crease, so I like to go a little above the actual See, this is where my fold of my eye is. I try to go a little above that, but not too much because that's just not the look I'm going for. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's really iridescent. You can't really tell right now, but once I get it on my lid, you'll be able to tell. I'm gonna wet that shadow with some matte Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and that's gonna give that a really shiny look to my lid. I believe this shadow is actually a duochrome because I see green or teal, whatever you want to call it, and then I also see like maybe some maroon and purple in it. Since I put that duochrome shade on my lid, I'm just going to go ahead and pack some more black into my outer V just to smoke it up some more. I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Duo Highlight in Kilowatt. It looks like this. So I'm going to be taking that and hitting my brow bone. It has like this really wet look to it. I know it sounds weird, but in person it's like glistening. It's beautiful. I'm just going here. Oops. Okay. And then I'm actually going to take that and wet it with some Fix Plus. And then I'm going to go in my inner corners, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that Navy times 9 shade palette. And I'm going to take that lightest gray color, just go over that, and blend it all out. Eyeshadow is honestly about going back and forth. Like, you're never going to just do it right the first time. It's about patience and blending until you're tired of blending. I'm gonna take a very small amount of that, wet it with some Fix Plus again, and just kind of tap a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going too much into this because then it'll get cakey and crumbly, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eyeliner and falsies and my whole foundation routine off of camera because it'll be a really long video, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I finished my foundation routine, threw on some lipstick and eyelashes and eyeliner, and now I'm gonna do my under eye shadow. So I'm gonna start with this light gray color right here, and I start smoking this out. If you never put on under eyeshadow, be careful and make sure you tap off your brush, because if you flick it and all that powder goes in your eyes, you're gonna tear up and ruin your makeup. Okay, so now that I got the transition, I'm gonna take a flat shader brush and I'm gonna go into that darker gray right here. And I'm gonna start getting closer to my lashes. Now I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs gel eyeliner and do my waterline. And then I'm going to take that black right here. And just start smudging this out. I take the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, just do my eyelashes. And since this eye is a little thinner, I'm going to go ahead and take my setting powder, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and kind of just stamp under this side and bring it up a bit. Sometimes it gets uneven. And just let that set for a minute. So I filled in my lips with a NYX Suede lip liner, and it's called Soft Spoken. And then I used Anastasia Beverly Hills Hudson around my whole lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush that away now. this MAC highlighter called Soft and Gentle, just because I kind of went over with that powder. So this is my finished look with the MAC times 9 Navy and times 9 Burgundy eyeshadow palette. I have the Lily lashes in style Mykonos. If you would like to see more videos like this, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.